Hello everyone, this is my client presentation for Golden Acorn in Bellevue, Ohio. Golden Acorn is a small local gift shop, and what I provided for them was a variety of print pieces as well as the creation of a Facebook page, and I also took photographs for the said Facebook page. A little bit about Golden Acorn. They sell a variety of gifts ranging from pop-up books, greeting cards, jewelry, wall hangings, display pieces, kitchenware, and anything festive that you could decorate your house with or give someone for a gift. They just have a lot of unique stuff, and if you're a gift giver or if you know someone that likes giving gifts, especially seasonal things, I highly recommend checking this store out if you're ever in the area. Golden Acorn's been in existence for 25 years now, first 20 of which were in Milan, Ohio, with the most 5 recent being in the current location of Bellevue, Ohio. The store is owned by former Bellevue schoolteacher Elizabeth Kyle. The store has a small town feel to it that has a uniqueness that separates it from a larger shop that you could go buy gifts at in, say, Cleveland or Toledo, or even Bowling Green, as Bellevue is a really small town with only about 8,000 to 10,000 people. It makes you want to come back because it's got a small town feel, and it's just got a uniqueness all its own. The visual communication problem that I helped solve for the client wasn't any problem getting customers in by way of advertising or anything. They have a steady stream of customers that are local and loyal, and even some that come from far away, as far as Cleveland. The problem the store faces, there is no presence on the web, nor are there any formal printed pieces to establish any sense of branding. Everything they have is outdated, and they could still use it, but it's not really relevant to what they sell currently. Furtheration of that problem, in the beginning, my client expressed to me that she had no desire to be on the web, but understood it was necessary in today's current technologically savvy business world. While locals and loyal customers might know about the store and what they sell, if someone passing by decides to Google search the store Golden Acorn, Bellevue, Ohio, they're not going to find anything. I've done it myself previously, and all you find is a yellow page listing, so you don't really find anything. That's why they really needed an online presence to just gain that presence on the web, so that when someone doesn't know about the store and does search, what they're hoping to find is going to be a listing of what the store sells and a Facebook page that they can go to, and just something that's solid and they can find. Desired condition of this project was to establish an online presence on Facebook as well as create print pieces for the shop to use. I would also be taking photographs for social media purposes throughout the semester when needed. My client didn't want me to build a regular website, as there's a local town shopping site, shopbellevueohio.com, that was currently in the process of getting information about Golden Acorn to put on there themselves, so that kind of took care of that issue. Goals to be completed in order are the Christmas flyer detailing events from November onward to the end of the year, labels to be created to be used in-house of the store, a rack card, fold-over card to be used as an item tag / business card, a rebrand of the current receipt, a rebrand of the current gift certificate. I would be taking photographs when needed for social media, and create and maintain the Facebook page for the business. Pieces created for the client. Many of the items I created for my client were fairly simple in design, and what I mean by that is they were black and white in color scheme. This is primarily because that's what my client wished to have, as she intended to print these pieces either in her house or at the shop instead of outsourcing them to a professional print house. The Christmas flyer you can see on the screen, it was the first piece that was created and varies very differently from any other piece that I created for the project. And the reason that it's different is because there's a lot of different font choices in this that I didn't use in the other pieces. That's probably because when I created this, I didn't have a set guideline of what fonts I was going to use throughout the semester yet. This was just the first thing, and it needed to get done right away. It was the most important piece to be created for my client, that is. The 2 labels that you see were created for the client. The first smaller label with the little acorn graphic in it, that was going to be used as kind of a sticker to put on small items to identify Golden Acorn and the branding that came along with it. The larger oval-shaped label was going to be used on bags so that when a customer took a bag home with something from the store, anyone that saw it could identify where they got that item, and they could always remember where they got that item. Due to unforeseen circumstances at the time, my client at this time is not going to be using the smaller circular label, as she does not currently have a way to print that. It was with the rat card that my client and I saw the most disagreement on. She wanted a very photo dominant rat card with very little text. I wanted a rat card with some pictures, but a list of text saying what the store sold. While I'm okay with the way the design turned out, I still wish there would have been more text on it. You can see the rat card front and back, front on the left, back on the right. This is the only piece that was produced in color. Overall, I'm really pleased with the design of this, and at the end of the day, it just became about meeting what the client wanted and just forgetting what I wanted, because at the end of the day, this isn't about me. It's about what the client wants and how can I make that for them. The fold-over card will be used for more of a business card. The simplistic design is what the client wanted in the end. Initially, I had done a little more to this, but it was too bold in her eyes. On the screen, you can see the final piece, the top being upside down because it will fold over in the middle and kind of sit as like a triangle kind of pyramid thing. And, even though this is really simple, I really like the way this looks. It's very simple, it gets the point across, and it tells you what you need to know. The receipt rebranding was more or less just updating a current piece to make it more visually appealing. The text choices are better than the old one. I don't have a picture of the old one, but it's fairly the same to this. The all sale items are non-returnable at the bottom is new, and the text choices are consistent with everything else that I've done throughout the semester. So this was probably the most simple piece that I made. The gift certificate rebranding can be seen on screen, and once again, it was more of an update from the same gift certificate. Just added a watermark that I incorporated by using the label that I used earlier in the project for my client, and I incorporated the name Golden Acorn to just be part of the watermark, but make it stand out from the watermark, so you really get a sense of where this gift certificate came from, because the old gift certificate didn't have anything to identify it. It literally just said Golden Acorn and didn't have any design elements to it. It was very, very, very bland. The Facebook page was created about the first month into the semester and has been being maintained since then. To see what's happening on the Facebook page, click the link or type the link into your address bar after you are done viewing this. These are some of the images that I took for the page. The first image being from Halloween, the second and third, going from left to right and then down, are from the Christmas season. The picture of the little dog, that was taken for Small Business Saturday, the day after Black Friday, and the picture of the pilgrims and the turkey, that was posted for Thanksgiving as a way to say Happy Thanksgiving to everyone from us at Golden Acorn, and spend some time with your family. My client has been very pleased with my results, and this is something I'm greatly thankful for. In the beginning, I was really skeptic on how this project was going to go, because my client and I didn't really seem to see eye to eye on things, with her being an art teacher and me being a visual communications major. Things are kind of the same, but they're not really the same. It was really a matter of me taking extra time to personally go into the shop almost once a week and collaborate with her rather than try to communicate by way of text, email, or phone, because there was a really lack of communication. I'm really pleased with the results, especially knowing I was able to work with someone that I have met before and shop at her store, and was able to help out a place that I personally shop. That's probably the greatest feeling I've gotten from this, especially working for this specific client. In conclusion with this project, I really learned to be patient and just work with the client and help meet their needs rather than what I wanted. I've never come across a situation quite like this where the client didn't necessarily like the initial work I had drafted up. I'd experienced this with my employers in a co-op once, but never with a client of my own. This created a new learning experience for me that I am ultimately grateful for, as it will help me down the line when dealing with future clients. My client for this project was by no means difficult to work with, as she's a very nice individual. It just seemed there was a lack of communication sometimes, and that really caused issues for me, but in the end it was well worth it. And I'm just very grateful to have been able to help out a small local business, especially in my hometown where I still live, knowing that in the long run I help my small town thrive. That's really what it's about for me, and it's the ultimate satisfaction that I've gotten with this project. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and I wish you happy holidays coming up. Thanks.